Anime has a knack for tossing our characters into relationships they didn't sign up for, proving that love can be a wild ride. But hey, who's complaining? It sure leads to some crazy situations where we can't stop our laughter. So wear your goggles and get ready to ride, because we're ranking some romance anime where main characters are forced into relationships or marriage. Get your popcorn and let's go. Number 10. The Aristocrats' Otherworldly Adventure. Okay, let's go over this one again, because this is sure gonna make you feel jealous. So a teenager dies while protecting two girls from a sneaky robber, and poof! He gets a one-way ticket to a fantasy world with swords and magic. As if it wasn't enough, all the gods decide to throw him a super-powered water balloon party at his fantasy baptism. Simple? Well, yeah, it's pretty much straightforward, but you know, there are some perks of being overpowered. So basically all the nobles, including the king himself, want their daughter to marry him. Remember what I told you about being jealous? Well, jokes aside, the anime is pretty average, but what I like most about this one is its light-hearted touch. I mean, you can pretty much neglect the fact that it's just 10 years old and enjoy the humor. Yeah, totally not jealous. So, should you watch this anime? I mean, yeah, the option's always there and it's not going anywhere. Number 9. Golden Kingdom and Water Kingdom. Are you tired of watching the regular old 12-episode format? Want to watch something quick? Worry not, my weeby friends, I've got a perfect recommendation for you. In a world where nations Al-Hamid and Balkari have been bickering forever, they come up with a wild idea, send their prettiest gal and a smart dude to marry each other and patch things up. But guess what? Stubbornness wins the day and they send animals instead. Lucky for the guy and girl, fate plays matchmaker and these two meet by accident. Now they're on a wild journey to keep their kingdoms from going bonkers and start spreading peace instead of war. Yep, pretty much Romeo and Juliet, but with a twist. It might not be everyone's cup of tea, and yeah, there might be a few oopsies along the way, but you can forgive these blunders. You'll uncover a heartwarming tale filled with characters you can't help but adore. Number 8. Biopile Princess.
殿下の朗読係に選ばれた。
私と婚約してほしいんだ。
Meet Eliana Bernstein, a noble girl who's head over heels for books, but not so much for people. She's basically a bookworm princess in her own world. But here comes Prince Charming, aka Prince Christopher, who's so dashingly good looking that Eliana can't say no when he pops the big question. Wanna be my fiancé? And guess what? This princely proposal sweetens the deal by giving her the golden key to the royal book stash. Now, there are two great reasons to watch this anime. It's a rare find in the Shoujo Josei genre, and you'll quickly fall in love with the adorable couple. I know the plot sounds like a worn-out fairy tale, all royalty and kingdoms, but hey, some people die for this type of story. So if you can overlook the usual stuff, you're in for a hidden gem that's so beautiful, yet so underrated. So are you gonna watch this anime? I mean, hey, at least give it a try before making any decisions. Number 7. A Couple of Cocus. Imagine you're living a normal high school life and you're working hard because you want to support your family in the future. You even have a high school crush with whom you want to spend your entire life. But then, out of the blue, you discover that you were swapped at birth and are actually the long-lost heir of some super wealthy guy who actually is your father. Talk about luck. Now you might ask, hey honest, whom did I get swapped with? A beautiful girl. Duh. So now your parents decide that you should marry each other to solve this issue. There you have it. I pretty much explained the entire plot of the show. Overall, it's a nice, simple story about a pretend couple who slowly build a real relationship over time. Is it a bad thing? I mean, if you love nisekoi and the false relationship type of thing, this could be a good pick for you. Did I mention that it's a harem-style anime? And yeah, now we're talking. Number 6. Hiasan. Here comes Miss Modern. Arranged marriages. Those are like the ancient version of Tinder, where your grandma played matchmaker. This anime is like a roller coaster ride through the world of tradition bucking. Meet Benio, our fierce protagonist who's all about women choosing their path in life, be it career or love. But when they try to stick her in an arranged marriage, she's like, hold up, let me decide my destiny first. And yeah, she eventually falls in love. The end. Ever heard of the old manga, Hakara-san go Toru? You know, I hadn't either, until now, that is. So, the original manga was the talk of the town from 1975 to 1977. But guess what? Someone said, let's give this classic a comeback, and they made 2 movies out of it. Yeah, I totally didn't just find all this information on Wikipedia. Anyway, so, are you running out of romance shows? Are you someone like me who wants to feel more lonely after watching something heartwarming? Worry not, my weebs, this anime will do the trick. Number 5, Kakuryō, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits. You know, feeding a hungry person is a good thing, and it adds to your good karma. But what if that person's actually a sneaky demon who whisks you off to the demon realm and proposes marriage? Yeah, that escalated quickly. So this is what happens here. Meet Aoi, who can see ghosts and makes them happy with her cooking. One day, she shares lunch with a masked creature and suddenly finds herself in a strange world. Now the masked guy wants to marry her. Why? Because her late grandpa owes him some debt. So what does she do? She rejects the offer and opens an Airbnb for demons. You go, girl. So it's not definitely an award-winning anime, but it's like a warm hug for your heart. This one's for when you want a break from all that super serious stuff. No epic battles, slimes, or smartphones, just a normal girl trying to pay off her debts using her magic of spices and Airbnb. It's like an isekai version of Animal Crossing. So is this for you? I mean, if you like what I explained until now, then hell yeah. Number 4, Taisho Otome Fairy Tale.
What did he say?
You know, I don't have a lot of personal preferences when it comes to anime, but it's like a delightful choice for those who really enjoy innocent historical romance with the added touch of forced marriage. I mean, the guy is pretty much getting a beautiful girl who cooks for him, takes care of him, and the most important thing is she's no clickbait guy disguising as a girl. That is totally not fair. So as for the story, in the wild hills of Chiba, there's a dude named Shima. He's got a bum right hand thanks to an accident that also sadly took his mom away. But wait for it, one day his dad pulls a surprise move and sends him a bride. Yep, a bride to take care of him and his loneliness. No, not that loneliness. Get your minds out of the gutter. So now the next question is this a good anime? Well, yeah. Taisho Otome Fairy Tale is like finding a shiny treasure chest in a sea of TV dramas. If you're craving something sweet, just give this anime a go. You won't be disappointed. It's like enjoying the most exquisite dessert, perfectly sugar-coated with the finest caramel. And now that's making me hungry, so let's just move on. Number 3, A Galaxy Next Door.
チーペン刺さってる。危ない。
Have you seen those videos where they show a day in the life of mangaka? Well, our anime industry actually has some good anime shows to show the struggles of manga, and this is one of them. Okay, so hear me out. Every manga artist needs an assistant. So does our protagonist, Ichiro. He hires a new girl named Shiori who works day and night with him. But here comes the good part. He sees an antenna-looking thing budging from her and grabs it. And voila. They're now engaged.
What?
It turns out she's some kind of alien, and holding that thing makes them engaged. Yeah, let's facepalm ourselves now over the ridiculousness of this plot. Jokes apart, as you can all guess, it's a mature romance anime, and to be honest, no puns intended, that's a great part. Because some people, including me, are just tired of the same old high school anime characters with jiggle physics and gravity-defying flowing hair. Sometimes it's good to just come across an anime which we can all relate to. If you're still not convinced, why not try it for yourself? Number 2, more than a married couple, but not lovers.
いや、待て待て、ちょっと待ってくれ。
何よ。
A ランク取るってことは、つまり俺と。
炊きたてだよ。
美味しそうだね。
Wake up to reality.
Talking about forced relationship anime, how can we forget about this one and our pink-haired beauty? Yeah, so let's imagine. The government imposes a rule to make pairs of girls and boys during high school, and they have to live together. Why? Well, you know, social experiments and all those things. God damn, I went to the wrong school. Our guy hero has a crush on someone and he wants to pair up with that girl. Hate to break it to you, man, but that's totally not gonna happen. Because Destiny here has something different in store for him. He gets paired with the most beautiful girl in the school, and let me tell you, she's a total babe. Yeah, I'm not simping for her, I promise. So it's your typical rom-com show with some added touches of jiggle physics and fan service. Is it a good show? No, not by a long shot. Is it worth it still? Hell yeah. How can you not sing for those melons?
NANI?
To save my monetization, let's move on. Number 1, My Happy Marriage.
この日このお方と出会ったことでまるで雪の中で芽吹いた花のように
Okay, let's be honest here. The term happily ever after and arranged marriage really don't go hand in hand. But as for our protagonist, Mio, it's her master escape plan from a not-so-fun family situation. In this Cinderella-like story, Mio has to put up with her mean family until, surprise, surprise, she's suddenly hitched to another family. But it doesn't stop here, because her future hubby has a reputation for scaring off brides like it's a hobby. Now you gotta be wondering, wait, honest, why is it called My Happy Marriage then? Well, sorry my weebs, but you have to watch for yourselves to find out. See what I did there? Oh, jokes apart. Is it worth it? Heck yeah. It's sitting at my number 1 spot for a reason, right? My Happy Marriage is like a fine wine. It might start off slow, but it's sure to get you drunk in its beauty by the end. If you're tired of the same old high school rom-coms, this one's a refreshing change that'll keep you hooked. You can believe me and watch it. I am an honest guy after all. And you know what? That time, pun is intended. And there goes our list of some forced romance anime. If you've made it till this part, I hope you get a beautiful partner in the future. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more exciting videos, and I'll see you in the next one. じゃあね。